live.
We're live. Hi. Hello. We are welcome to Characters Welcome, everybody. We are not. This show is not hosted directly by Eric Feurer, Justin Tyler, and Sarah Smallwood Parsons. They unfortunately are all in a long road trip. They all took a day trip up to up to the Catskills, and their car actually unfortunately broke down. So the three of them are stuck in traffic. Now we do have them on the line, and they are actually in the green room of the show. So we will be able to check in with them. Are you guys? Hey, I'm just. This is me just checking in with Eric. What are you guys thinking about in the car right now?
I remember the blizzard of '96. Y'all remember the blizzard of '96?
No, that's not what I'm. All right. Well, that feels very out of.
What's the all-time top blizzard?
All-time top blizzards? I mean, what are your Lindsay? What are your favorite blizzards?
I mean, my favorite is probably the 1985 hurricane in the UK, where maybe it was 1987, where famously they were like, it's not going to rain or have bad weather, and then people woke up to broken trees everywhere.
Oh Jesus!
That's my favorite.
That's your favorite.
That's my favorite weather moment.
For sure. Do they name? I feel like hurricanes get names, but blizzards don't get. Blizzards are like the emo
anonymous.
Kids of, right? Blizzards are pretty anonymous.
That makes them blameless.
I
feel like you give a hurricane a name, and you're like, ooh, shout at the hurricane.
Oh yeah. Whereas blizzards have an element of mystery to them. They're always covering up. Yeah, Eric, what blizzards are you thinking of?
Fawn, don't.
No, thank Michael. No. Also, by the way, Michael Hartney's in the car as well. No, Eric, what blizzards are you thinking of when you bring that up?
I remember the blizzard of '96. Y'all remember the blizzard of '96?
I feel like we went over this already. This is, we're just going in circles. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Characters Welcome, the greatest character show happening right now. Lindsay, tell us about this show. What is this place? What's happening today?
What is this place? This is Characters Welcome. I am Lindsay. This is Hugh. And we will be bringing in performers for you who have written characters. They are gonna perform and wow you. And that's it. It's so simple, Hugh.
Yeah, it's just good old-fashioned character comedy executed at a high level with a lot of preparation. Everyone knew that they were going to be on the show today, and I am pulling up the run of show as we speak. God damn it! Why is it always in the last email you bloody check?
I have it to hand.
You have it. Okay. Well, one of us has to be organized, my love. How have you been, by the way? I feel like it's I mean, what with the foot recovery and everything else? Lindsay's
I have crutches to my side, broken foot to my left, stuck in the middle with Hugh. Is how. Thank you. Is how the show will. I got confetti. I'm very simply pleased. I've been indoors for about 3 months at this point, so I'm excited to meet characters, to meet new people. That is how I am in a nutshell.
In a nutshell. Good grief.
Or like this. This would be me.
Yeah. That's true. I realized I found it. I found the run of show. I have it. I'm up and running. Good grief. Well, we
you've done this before.
I've done this before. Thanks, Sarah. Yeah, I have done this before.
We have.
Good grief. Yeah, we've done this before, haven't we? Have you hosted the show before, Linz? No, you never.
Remix.
It is a remix, Sarah. Thank you. Hey, Sarah,
you should do a remix of it, because I think that would be great if you take the best from when you hosted last time, bring it to the show.
I agree. I mean, when Lindsay and I are not hosting this esteemed character vehicle, we are hosting our own esteemed character vehicle called These Are Not My Words, a character vehicle that we will find out more about, I think, after our. I mean, we have so many, but our first, dare I say it, our first character of the night.
You dare say that.
I do dare say our first character of the night. So, would you all please welcome to the boxes, Maureen the Medium.
Hi, and welcome back to Maureen the Medium. I'm Maureen, and today, just like every day, I'm talking to dead people. Okay, time for an audience reading. Who wants to get up here? You? Okay, sit right here. Yep. Okay, I'm getting someone with an S name. Your mother's name was Susan. Of course it was. All right. I'm getting a lot of hair, yellow hair. Your mother was blonde. Okay, some claws, maybe long nails. Does that sound like her? Also some personality traits, friendly, loyal, obedient. That's the one. But also a bitch? No. Okay. Well, I'm getting a message, so I'm just gonna speak in her voice. Okay, she says, no, but it does sound like your dead dog Sparky. Okay, well that makes sense. All right. See, I've never talked to a dog before. This is actually very interesting. What about your mother? Oh yeah, she's here too. Says she loves you. But let's go back to this dog for a minute. Okay. So I'm seeing red. Now, red is usually a symbol for tragedy, blood, murder. Your uncle was murdered. No, it's not that. It's like a red ball. I think it's just a red ball. Was that Sparky's favorite toy, the red ball? Oh my God. Oh, that's so adorable. You don't seem as excited. You want to talk to your mother. Okay, fine. Sparky, sit, say. Susan, you can have a turn. Okay, I'm seeing my symbol for guilt. Are you holding on to guilt about your mother? You feel guilty for not visiting her more in the hospital. Classic. Okay. Well, your mother says she forgives you, but Sparky says she's still mad about that time you wouldn't let her dig up the petunias. Oh my God. I love this dog. Okay, she's an attitude. Dead people, I always say the same things. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I love you. This dog. Your mother, right. Do you have any objects, clothing, or items from your mother with you today? You got a ring. Great. So I'm going to hold this ring. It's going to help me channel her, okay? Your mother says you were always perfect in her eyes. She wishes you had more time together. I loved our walks in the park, and I'm sorry I peed in your shoes. Oh, that last one. It's really hard to tune her out, and frankly, I don't want to. Okay, no offense to your mother, but Sparky is way more interesting. Can I ask Sparky to leave? No. I don't think you understand how this works, okay? If you are receiving a message, this is the message you are meant to receive, okay? I don't control who comes into this room, folks. I am the conduit. And I'm seeing some doubt on your faces, and I just want to prove this to you. See, if I was not truly talking to Sparky right now, would I be able to tell you that she once ingested 12 hair elastics and had to get emergency surgery? Oh my God, is that true? It is. Oh, that is so sad. That must have been so scary for Sparky. And you must have a lot of guilt from leaving those hair elastics out. No? Well, you should. What's that? If I won't talk to your mom, can I ask Sparky if your mom is at peace? No, that's not how this works. See? And there's a dog heaven. And Sparky is in dog heaven because she was such a good girl. Yes, you were. She is so cute. Don't take this the wrong way, but this dog is coming home with me. Okay. This is why I love being a medium. Okay. It is so rewarding to connect people with their loved ones on the other side. Yes, sir. Can I try and contact your son who died in a car crash? I am sorry, but we are out of time.
Hey! Caitlin Brody. Oh my God, amazing, fantastic character. Give it up for Caitlin. Good grief. I can't tell if it's my Wi-Fi that's spotty. I feel like I'm the choppy one of our batch. Am I choppy right now? No.
I thought it was me.
I feel choppy. Okay. Caitlin, welcome back to the show. Oh my gosh. Bloody great character. Have you ever paid to visit a medium? Have you ever been to a real medium?
I haven't. I'm like the kind of person where I'm like, I don't believe in that, but I'm like just scared enough that it might be real that I don't want to try it.
Mhm.
Well, or perhaps just I don't believe in that, and therefore it doesn't receive my money. Kind of a thing. I don't know. Have you ever willingly paid for a bad time? Perhaps, like, if you're like, I'm not going to enjoy this, nor do I believe in it, but I'll pay money.
Ooh, that's a really good question. I've I've seen a lot of bad improv. Does that count?
But did you know before you went in? You were like,
I
"This is
didn't.
probably a fair
paid
job."
money. God. I mean, that's a very rare experience. I don't know anyone else who's ever paid money to learn improv. That would be crazy. Good grief. Good stuff. I love this outfit though. Is this something that you is this your sort of typical medium wear? I'm not that familiar with mediums.
This was inspired by the Long Island medium, so it's not exact. I wanted to get a wig, but that she wears like a black dress and she's got like a lot of eye makeup and she actually has big hair. So the whole character was very similar to her because I'm a ruthless copycat.
I love it. That's great. I used to walk by on like in Manhattan in like Chelsea and Midtown areas, and there would be these like little glass frontages with women sitting in chairs beckoning you to come in so they could read your fortune. It's a very Stevie,
I
you're
could run
quite
a coffee shop, but you are no medium.
absolutely, yeah. You go to coffee shops. I peruse the local medium scene. Stevie, that's one take. They prey on emotionally and financially vulnerable people. Yeah, sure, they maybe do that, but maybe they also connect you with your dog. I mean, it feels like only a scam artist would say, I only do people, I don't do dogs.
Right? Dogs
Mhm.
go to
Great.
heaven too.
Yeah,
And
all dogs go to heaven.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to respond to Kevin's question. Have you ever been hit by a crystal ball? No, I saw it coming. Wow.
I like that.
Yeah,
Come
yeah. Good grief. Well, I'm not going to ignore the dog. No, never mind. That's not even worth reading out. Good grief. How you been, Caitlin? What have you been up to these days?
Been good, yeah. Oh God, I wish I had
Have you seen any
interesting
comedy
things
shows
to
lately? We got all night. It's a lightly booked. The talent disappeared, so we got all evening to just get to know you, Caitlin.
We are the town.
Well, hello, pussycats.
Oh Jesus!
She's
Thank
back.
you.
Hi,
No, that's
Sarah.
one of the people in the car. Now we don't know. There is a mysterious fifth person in the car. We know we have Michael Hartney, Eric Feurer, Sarah Smallwood Parsons, and Justin Tyler. We don't know who's driving. But there is also a fifth person in there, who I believe is Michelle Bennett, or Michelle Chan. But that's all very well. Do you have any questions for the hosts in the car? I mean, we're just the sort of sexy British people that they hired to like do the transitions, but obviously the real hosting bits are being done by the real host. Do you have any questions for them?
Right. Well, I'm not sexy or British, but I would love to know if they have a favorite road trip snack.
Yeah.
Fondant.
Fondant.
I want to try a pepperoni. Just one. Just put one on my spikes.
Interesting. Justin's got spikes.
But pretty portable for a road trip, so I think great choice.
I agree. Now, I do think that pepperoni is a much better road trip snack than fondue. Fondue does not strike me as a good plan for the.
A little messy.
Just messy. And
Family style, fuckface.
Right, you should have it family style.
Thank you. It's a family treat. It's a road trip. There's multiple people. All you do, you get a little portable stove. You plug it into where the lighter will go in the car. Get that pot going. Sling some cheese around. Happy times.
You gotta sling cheese around. That's true. Sling cheese. Makers of string cheese.
You've done this before.
I
I've done
have.
this before, Sarah. Thank you. Good gravy. Well, we must ruthlessly press on with the show, I think, Caitlin. Do you have any plugs before you run? Have you got a show coming up or something we should be aware of?
Oh, if I do, I don't remember it. But
Oh, okay.
the social media that's my main plug. Get on there because that's what I do.
Get on the social media. All right,
Yes.
Caitlin, thank you so much for being on the show. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me. y'all.
Bye. Bye. Oh God, what a sweetheart. Good grief.
Absolute sweetheart.
Absolute
And
sweetheart.
the imagery of the little puppy heaven, like sad that the puppies are there, but I bet they're having a beautiful time together. It'd be like when they're at the park and all the dogs get the off leash time and off they go.
Is in your fantasy of heaven, is it like you revert back to a younger version of yourself, or do you stay the version of you that died?
I think you can be
Because
any
right, like
any age. It's like choose
Huh?
your own adventure heaven.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess if you believe in an omnipotent God, why would there
Yeah.
be rules in heaven? You know, like the sort of, yeah, you're right. Like heaven is kind of like a wild west of insanity, like just absolute. I feel like there's madness creative heaven where it's like, I'll be whatever I want to be today. And then there are people who are like, no, heaven will be a facsimile of earth plus clouds. And it's heaven is Idaho in the clouds. And that's my heaven. It's
Very peaceful.
I agree. No, shout out in the comments what your heaven is. yours is filled with puppies. Good grief. I'm doing okay. I'm a little nervous about I'm nervous because we have a big international character show happening at this time next week. It's going to be huge. We've got what have we got? 20 comedians packed into a tight 2-hour show. It's a plug.
There we are.
It's global. It's next week. It's streaming. No, put it back. Let's really
Put it back,
get into
put it
that
back.
eyesore of a poster. If you look closely, you can see my forehead vein. But it's global. It's on Characters Welcome. It's same place next week, 8 p.m. and it's gonna be massive. All right, kill the poster. We're done. Good. We got our cheeky plug-in. Now, if you end up enjoying any of what technically we have to plug the next thing to do is plug the Venmo. The Venmo for the hosts of the show that are here, they are in the car, just they're cheering along, they're excited for what we're doing. If you fancy sending a few dollars the way of the performers, I promise that it goes directly to the hosts of tonight's show, which are not us, as we said. It is the hosts are still here, they're still present.
Remix.
It's a remix of the formula that you love. Tip your performers. It's Characters Welcome. At Characters Welcome on Venmo. It's a business Venmo, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll go check out the business side of Venmo. Kevin Wilcox in the comments. Heaven is doing comedy in the basement of a bar for an audience of the other performers.
It's also Kevin's 10th anniversary of doing characters and sketch. So I do want to say happy anniversary, Kevin, and thank you for sharing such a beautiful vision of heaven for us.
That's typing of which there's congratulations, Kevin Wilcox, friend of the show, forever and always. Good grief. Heaven is pay what you can. That's true. Heaven is definitely pay what you can. No, thank you. 100%. Heaven is also BYOB. I think that's a big part of the Heaven community. It's also small batch. There's a lot of microbrews in Heaven. Heaven is Brooklyn, maybe. Are we starting? Yeah, I think Heaven looks like Brooklyn, maybe, but like I feel like I'm getting too cool. This bit's really yes. Thanks, Jorge. Thank you for showing me. If Heaven is doing comedy in a basement for a bar with the audience, the other performers, then this, oh boy, this is purgatory. Speaking of purgatory, let's move on to our next character. Lindsay, we've got so much show to get to. We can't afford to be wasting time.
I'm
We
so
really gotta-
excited. I'm super pumped for the next show, the next character. I'm
yeah.
I'm gonna learn so much from them.
Absolutely.
I haven't played the game that they're gonna talk about in a long time. So I'm really excited. Hugh, are you ready?
For what?
I'm excited for a Grand Chess Master.
Hello, I'm James Pieces. I am from Europe. Welcome to my chess tutorial. You may know me as one of the world's most unpredictable chess grandmasters of all time. What is my secret? I have no fucking idea. I don't have a secret. I don't do anything. I move the pieces randomly, and so far I have been very, very lucky. I know it's crazy. I understand. I'm giving you an honest answer. I think that I am cursed. I keep winning the chess games. All of the world's other great chess players, they're so cerebral. They plan 9 moves ahead. Me, I don't even know the last move that I made. I push my pieces randomly, and I look at, and the opponent, he flip out. He'll try to look at me. He try to read my face. Trying to think what I am thinking, and all he sees is So today in my tutorial, I'm going to show you how I like to move the pieces on the board. These guys are knights. They move 2 squares forward and 1 square sideways. One time I didn't move a knight for a whole game against Magnus Carlsen, and he freak out. He walk away from me. I say, good game, Magnus. He tell me to drown myself. I don't know why all my luck is concentrated on guessing chess moves. It feels like the cruel joke of an unloving god. The International Chess Federation says my success is an embarrassment to the game, that there are a lot of hard-working, intelligent people that are trying so hard to be the best at this game. And I am not one of those people. But if you do win enough games for long enough, they do eventually have to make you a chess grandmaster. You know, I come from nothing. My father, he shouted at sheep his whole career, for which the government awarded him a modest pension. These pieces are called pawns. They can move 1 or sometimes 2 squares forward at a time. They're very little guys. Sometimes I just try to get them all lined up in a row of 4 so that they all look like friends. I don't have any friends. That's not a chess thing. I'm just very unlucky in all other walks of life. The last time I did a scratch-off ticket, I ended up owing the lottery €500. My toast always falls jam side down. I get called for jury duty every week, and I have to stay inside a lot of the time because I keep getting hit by buses. I keep surviving though, which once again feels like the cruel joke of an unloving god. Sometimes in a chess match, important players will show up 30 minutes late to a 2-hour game on purpose just to try to psych out the opponent. You know, oh, I'm so good. I don't need all my time to beat you. Me, I show up on time and I tell the opponent, God has cursed me to win this chess game. I have no control over this situation. Please help me. I said that once to Magnus Carlsen, and he cried. Did you see that program, The Queen's Gambit? I did not like it. Why is a show about a woman reaching rock bottom written by one man and two other men? That was my chess tutorial. I am James Pieces, and I am from Europe.
Woo! Keep it going for Hugh!
Yes, good grief. Thank you. Oh boy.
Informative. I am gonna dominate the chessboard now.
I think you're ready. I think so. Do you play do you like chess? I don't No, you're not a chess person, are you?
I can play chess. I just don't
Okay.
play very often. I can play. I don't.
That's fun. It's become like recently it's become like my go-to like I'm drunk, you're drunk, let's play chess kind of a thing. Like
the classic time will tell. I'm
the
drunk, you're
classic,
drunk.
like,
Let's play
hey,
chess.
we're fucked up. Let's make some mistakes. Come on. Let's play chess.
I was more of a draft person.
Oh, for sure. And I can tell I can tell a lot about your socioeconomic class by calling it drafts and not checkers. That's too British. That feels too. No. Thanks, Jorge. No, that's yeah, best tech in the biz. And yeah,
that's what it said on the box. And I follow the rules. The book says draft. That's how you play games, by the rules.
I play games by the rules.
My parents told me that it was bad to lie, so I you don't tell lies, and then they tried to teach me the card game cheat, where you have to lie when you put down cards, and I lost every time. They're like, Lindsay, you don't understand the game. I was like, you told me never to lie. It's
ironic. It shifted into that like children who are too good at lying at too early of an age, like that. There's this whole class of games where you play poker, you play blackjack, you play cheat, you play liar's dice, and then eventually you just like develop this poker face of like, Father, you will never see into the cauldron of my soul. But that's fine. You know,
people trust me. I can lie really easily because people are like, she's so friendly, she's so nice. This is the truth. No,
I agree. It's always a sweet whenever you're playing something like Mafia or Secret Hitler or something like that.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, it's always the sweet innocent ones that are gonna stab you in the back later.
Is it because you just can't tell?
You just can't tell.
I'm not the werewolf.
I promise I'd never be a werewolf.
I'm a villager.
I'm a vegetarian.
I'm a vegetarian villager. Let me tend my carrots.
Do you hard roll? I feel like for those kind of games, you want to hard role play. Like you, do you like really get into
now I really want to. I'm like, where are my mafia friends? Let's go do this.
Do that, and then also play Secret Hitler with German accents. No, it's
the new John Wick movie went a weird direction.
Now I feel like that's not so relevant, Sarah. You gotta, I maybe they're having a separate conversation, and she accidentally pressed unmute. They are having to talk to each other, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that's
I love
true.
the John Wick movies, and the last one that came out was great.
Yeah, it was about chess. It was great. John Wick just plays a bunch of chess. It's
very angry chess.
You killed my dog. Pawn to e5. That's I like that. John Wick and the Secrets of the Crystal Chess. So, that's one of those. I don't know. Eric, what are you thinking about right now?
I remember the Blizzard of '96. Y'all remember the Blizzard of '96?
I like how captured Eric's imagination is about the Blizzard.
I feel like, what I love about Eric is that like once he's like digging into it, once he's found a topic, he digs into it. He really immerses himself in that character. It's great. Anyway, speaking of immersing yourself in a character, Lindsay, I think it's time for more comedy.
I think it is.
I'm delighted. Look, hey, we are halfway through the show. We are half an hour into it. We are, oh boy, are we making something of this. This is gonna be a tight show.
Tight 2 hours like normal.
It's a tight well, no, it's not our usual. Normally we do a tight 2 hour show, but we're carrying on.
This is a lazy 4. Strap in.
I agree. Now, I think that we got to strap in because no, there's no. I think are you ready, Phoenix character?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Rectangles our most esteemed guest. It's someone at a wedding.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to celebrate the love of Paul and June, a sweet couple and a golden love. June Dilly, do you take this man, Paul Skipple, wedded husband? I mean, do you really think on it? Do you think you can look at Paul's sweet, loving face and watch it slowly turn into cold indifference? Do you, Paul, do you really want to watch her love for you fade daily? Not too late. Am I saying this? Oh, I'm not a priest. I'm Josh Benson, divorce attorney. After 2 years of pandemic, people have actually been trapped at home talking to their partners, and I've been slammed at work. So this is just a little proactive outreach. Josh Benson, divorce attorney. What God doesn't tear asunder. Here's my card. Just call 1-800. And then the card will disappear, and I will repeat, you too could be one. I, Josh Benson, divorce attorney, have been going to weddings and just shutting them down cold. Trust me, you'll thank me in the long run. In divorce. And the other 50%, one of the partners dies, and I do not think that's a coincidence. Going gets tough. The tough get Josh Benson, divorce attorney. You might think I'm being harsh, but I've gotten over 7 different DMs from couples over the course of this speech. With Josh Benson, divorce lawyer at your service, a quick bit of paperwork, you too could be saying bye-bye burden. It's not just weddings. If I see a couple look like they're going to engage in baby-making sex, oh wow, my Wi-Fi is cutting in and out, and that's just the wedding lobby attacking me. Because if I see a couple engaging in baby-making sex, I leap in and save them from themselves. So if you have the resolve to dissolve, a desire to retire, don't hesitate to separate. And if you're feeling an irretrievable breakdown to clown, that one doesn't work. Call Josh Benson, divorce attorney. You do still want to get married? Well, I'm happy for you. You were always my favorite niece.
Keep it going for champagne. Beautiful.
Oh, Shem, beautiful character. God, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being on it. I know that you've known about this for a long time, and we're so grateful to have you.
Thank you. I'm not sure how much of that people heard, but if you listen carefully, maybe you picked up through Lindsay's mic. It's great.
Oh God! Oh, we forgot to ask our best question that always we ask because we've hosted the show before. We know what we're doing. It's
Storm of 1987. Michael Fish.
Right.
Oh, the British people talking about the weather.
Yeah, fuck your favorite. Fuck where you're coming from. Tell me about storms. The best blizzard you ever lived through.
Well,
I remember the blizzard of '96. Y'all remember the blizzard of '96?
We know you remember the blizzard of '96. Like, that's great. We're talking to Shem.
But the thing about the blizzard of the storm of 1987 was someone called into the TV station and said, "I think there's a storm coming," And then he categorically said, lady, I don't think there's a storm coming. I can pretty much guarantee there's no storm. And he like pointed to a weather map that was just all casual rain. And then the very next day, like a storm devastated the country. It was the biggest storm I've ever experienced. It was wild. I love that my audio now comes through when I'm talking about Michael Fish.
Remix.
Okay, all right, Eric. All right, Sarah. Let's stay in the car for a little bit. All right, we don't want this.
Sarah cannot be contained.
You can't contain. That's what's one of the rules of comedy. You cannot contain Sarah Smallwood Parsons. She'll talk about anything. She's quite. Sarah, what do you think about Shakespeare?
Shakespeare was a dirty old creep.
Ah, okay. There you go.
Later, chuds.
All right. Bye, Sarah.
And Shem,
Shakespeare invented the word creep, so
Kevin reported in that Kevin heard 75 to 80% of Shem.
Well, it had 20% jokes, so I'm sorry, Kevin.
Oh no. Yeah, God, that
Raison de Elta said I got most of it, especially the reveal, but I think that's more just understood it rather than the audio quality.
I understood that there was a reveal. I saw that you changed clothes. I did not see the costume change, but I noticed that clothes were different.
Comedically, I understood some of it, but I got that they were going for something.
I understood that there was a script and also words. It was, and it was being read on Characters Welcome, and that's comedy. Performed. It was performed. Yes, you're right. I would never want to undervalue the work that you do. I'm cruel.
I'm gonna register for 1-800. If no one else has, because that's a beautiful phone number.
Oh, 100. Yes, you're right.
Did I have 30 minutes to write this? Maybe. Did I spend Did I spend a good deal of that time in Photoshop? Who's to say?
Who's to say? No, but ain't that the piece? Like you spend, it's way easier to write a character than it is to do the tech for it. I feel like
opposite for me.
Oh, really? No, I suck at the tech side of things, which is why none of my characters ever have tech. I will never write a tech heavy character. Because I get so obsessed with like the little pieces of it. Well, yeah, it sounds like you're better at writing than I am, which is fine.
I'm just better at using Photoshop and After Effects. That was like my entire UCB experience.
Oh. Good grief. Shem, where are you coming to us from?
Do you want Raison? Thank you so much, Ashley. I'm about to do another reveal.
Where are you? A reveal. Oh,
a reveal. We love a reveal.
It feels like a reveal. Yeah. Now I did ask him to tell us where it's coming from. Oh no!
Benson, 1-800.
Oh no, he's been in the side of the house, and then I'm now gonna leave my box. And I'm also gonna appear in your...
This is how you get booked on a show. You marry someone, then do a passive aggressive character about divorce.
That is also, it's an interesting vibe of. So, are you married? To whomst? Whomst might you be married to? Oh God.
Hi, Josh. Yeah, I am. I might need your services.
Actually taking a phone call on. Oh grief. Shem, what's been up with you? Have you got any projects coming up? You got a show or something to plug?
I directed a short film with Steve Genty called Geo Glaze, The Truth About Genius. It's premiering at a film festival on the weekend, the name of which I don't have because it's not important. Film festivals are a scam. But
capitalism is built on the backs of the it's all of the subtext.
I mean, all of that. I no longer feel bad about people spending money on improv classes when I saw what they pay for film festivals. It's like, oh wow, like just everything is ripping up at every level. But yeah, like just hit me up on the gram. slide into my DMs, and then I'll give you the other like 15 to 20% of that character. If anyone slides into my DMs, I will send them the script in PDF form, plus that PNG can be yours. And if you think of a funnier name than Josh Benson, I will change it for you. Like, if you want like any amusing, if you go into my Instagram DMs, I will send you a version of that PNG file with the 1-800, and I will change the uh-oh into like a funny thing that I think like suits your character or you as a person.
Jesus, you heard it here first. And don't forget that you can also donate to the performance tonight. If you I don't know, Shem, would you throw anything on top of your existing offer in exchange for money, or is this you could?
Oh, I mean, that money would go towards better internet. But although Lindsay's is fine, so I do think it's racist. I have just I have and I just if book me for live shows because this isn't the problem.
Yeah, the only thing holding Shem back is Wi-Fi. I mean, just let him loose on the world. Let this man loose.
I once did a show for Squirrel where it was like my show that I was like hosting. My internet was so bad I had to stand outside and stream it from my phone in the snow. I had to walk through Fort Greene in the snowstorm, like sort of reading comments out loud. So it clearly hates me.
Yeah, 2020 December snowfall. We all remember it.
I remember it because it was when you premiered Comedy for No One, right?
Yes.
Yes. Well, so genuinely, I thought the decision to be pacing outside in the snow was part of the comedic bleakness. It's Shem directed and produced this like amazing piece of like surreal absurdist comedy. Like it's very heart touching. It's very real. It's just kind of self-reflective. About pushing. I could gush about this piece. I kind of really loved it. And it's presented by Shem walking through the snow, talking to people about this thing that he made in the cold and the dark. I genuinely, until today, thought that was a creative decision rather than a practical one.
All the tragic things of my life are not an artistic choice.
Interesting. Well, Shem, thank you so much for joining us in the Rectangles this evening. It's been an absolute treat. Thank you for coming to my birthday party. It was very sweet of you to come. It was lovely to see you. And we shall see you again soon.
I think I'm in the show that you're advertising.
In what could you be talking about, Shem? What possibly could you be talking about?
Those might be my words.
Those might be your words. These are my words. Next week. Whoa! It's happening. It's all happening next week, people. You won't believe your ears. It's next week. It's June 29th. What are you doing on June 29th? You're coming and you're watching this show. Thank you for handling the plug. I'm very grateful. All right. Bye, Shem. Bye. Oh, what a sweet man.
I wave goodbye.
Yeah, I know. He is but a wall away. Good grief. What a wall away. Yeah, what a wall away. God, he's a very nice man. That I never get enough time with him. I feel like he kind of is always passing by. But it is what it is. Anyway, Lindsay, what we have only got we've only got one character left for the night, don't we? Which as we all know, which we don't have to finish, because actually we'll reveal this now. After the live comedies, no, Stevie, this doesn't mean anything. Stay quiet. Don't ask questions that you don't want the answers to. Stevie, what this means is that in addition to 4 amazing live character comedians, you will also be treated to a wonderful video of character comedians that was prepared. So we still planning to stick around. So stick around, because there is a never before seen characters welcome video that we will be forgive me, premiering after this last character. So plenty to stick around for. What have we got to do? We do have to thank JFL, the Just for Laughs Festival, for hosting us. Thank you to Characters Welcome. Comedy is still very much happening. Comedy is alive and well, because there's more comedy to come. It's an absolute joy and a treat. Oh God, Lindsay. Yeah. It is what it is. What did you get caught in the rain today? No, you've been inside all of today.
No.
No.
Well, I've been on about 8 hours of calls, and I did not go outside on the crutches.
That's nice. Oh, that's wonderful. I've been caught in the rain 3 times already. Like, I've been caught in the rain for the past 3 days of rain, because I'm on the city bikes. I'm racing through the city with my long hair and no helmet.
You wanted to get caught. 3 days in a row is a pattern.
Yeah, it's
not chance.
I agree. No, it's one of those. Where are the ha-has and he-he's and other laugh sounds? I forget. Raison Delta, is that because we're not laughing at our own jokes? Yeah, you're right. We don't laugh. We're very dry. It's a very dry format show. Isn't that right, Michael Hartney?
I'm gone. All I can do is
Yeah.
gold. I'm sorry.
All he can do is gold. Yeah, well, we don't laugh at our own jokes. We just don't
Family
press
style,
forward.
fuckface.
It's okay, Hugh. It's family style. You can laugh at your own jokes. That's what family does.
You're right. Speaking of family styles and family shows, we have one last contestant on tonight's show, as I'm excited to reveal. You may, if you're a big fan of British television, you might have seen them. They also appear on Netflix. Lindsay, are you ready for our last character?
I think so.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, please welcome to the Rectangles a Great British Bake Off contestant.
Yummo! Hello, Mary and Paul. Haha, it's me, Linda. Yes, the baking is going well, but between you and me, tasting my cake is getting me high because the main ingredient is cannabis. What makes me bake with marijuana? Mary, last week you told me take more risks with your cakes. So when the signature bake ingredient this week was you have to have a plant ingredient, I thought, golly gosh, darn it, pip doodle doo, let's use weed. Charles is making an upside down pineapple canna cake with cannabis flour, cannabis milk, and cannabis butter. Scrumptious. No, I am on track. Don't you worry. The pineapples are in the can of butter. The can of flour is here. And I know I canna win. Get it? I canna win. A good one, Linda. Did I make this cake? I make this cake? No, I was just very hungry and had to eat. No, this is Jeff's cake. He doesn't eat it. I hope he doesn't mind. Just took it off the cooling rack. I'm a bad bake-off bitch. Whew. I am so sorry. I am as high as a kite that Mary Poppins would fly. Let's go fly a cake. A cake couldn't fly. No, definitely not with a soggy bottom. Oh, what did the... You're gonna like this one, Mary. Hang on. What did the birthday cake say to the gangster? Do you want a piece of me? A piece of cake. Well done, Linda. Whew. I think I'm signature baked.
Oh no!
Oh,
no!
no!
For Lindsay Bennell. Oh god. Oh. I love that character. I also love that it always ends on a bit of a sad note. Like it's not.
When she's high and having a lovely time.
But it ends on that like little bit of melancholy of like I'm signature baked. Silence. It's not
Silence.
It's to me. I always hear that line and feel like sadness. Just I realize like the spotlight is on me, and I'm in this big competition.
I never read it as sadness. That's such an interesting take.
No, that's okay. For context, Lindsay wrote this character originally for me to perform. Now 9 months ago or so. And it's so delightful to see Lindsay take it on a new direction. Good grief! But I love that character. Have you ever actually? I know you're a sober person, but do you do edibles that often? You a big
Not that often, and definitely not on
not on
the
national
crutches.
television. Not on crutches.
Everything has been incredibly so good. Apart from the Percocet and anesthesia, which the anesthesia was great. I woke up, so I broke my foot, and they as I woke up after the operation, they showed me my foot. It's got like a little plate in and like 5 screws, and I went, "Ooh, my toe's stripy. I've got a zebra toe," and that is my memory coming out of the operation. So that's the highest I've been in a while.
I love. Yeah,
and it was great.
They got the medical grade shit in the hospital. That's the good stuff. Good grief. I've never been on I've never been hospital high. I've never been on I never was woozy or silly after getting my wisdom teeth taken out or any of that.
You weren't?
I know. So I've always had to just buy hard drugs rather than get my insurance to pay for it. It's so tricky. No, I agree. That's nice. And are you still on the pain meds anymore, or are you done with them?
No, pain meds gone a long time ago. So
that's nice.
Yeah,
good stuff. My father, they give you. It's terrifying how much they'll give you so quickly. My father had an operation not too long ago, and they gave him enough to kill a horse. I mean, it was several horses. I think it was terrifying. Did they try to overdo you there, and you sort of push back?
I feel like they give you more here than they do in the UK or Sydney.
Yeah, gotcha.
I guess overall, I had my wisdom teeth out in Sydney, and I was very groggy, but not this high. As I came out after this, I was like, "Whee! The world is beautiful."
For sure.
I'm enjoying the Teletubbies chat.
The chat has no interest in engaging with the show. The chat's doing its own thing. They're talking about Teletubbies.
Oh wait, I didn't know this, Kevin. It was on a set built outside Stratford-upon-Avon.
Ah, where Shakespeare was.
Yeah,
where Shakespeare is from. You missed it. Yeah, Stratford-upon-Avon.
Shakespeare was a dirty old creep.
Thank
you, Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah. No, that's true. Yeah, no, it's there's a reason Jorge is behind the scenes and
out of the scene.
No, come see us, Jorge. Come. We have to say thank you.
Come.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Jorge. Thank you for driving the car. Good grief.
I feel like I drove this car into a cliff.
as was intimated earlier, off Niagara Falls. But what I think is more interesting is that someone in the chat then immediately pointed out, I hope there are no survivors. They always prosecute survivors. After you've been pushed off a waterfall and you inexplicably survived the fall, you are then prosecuted for criminal misconduct, for being too rad. Good grief. The chat is all coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah.
No, they're all over it.
Yeah, look at it.
Yeah, I know. No, we know who the real star is. I understand chat doesn't love that.
It's just
they don't love their stepfather. Oh, it's that. Well, that's good, bud. That's good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, it's nice. It threads the needle. Robin Richmond, I agree. Tinky Winky can fuck.
But a lot of love for Poe. Poe is coming out as top Teletubby.
Well, Poe I feel like is the one with innocence, right? Like Poe has naivety in the way that Dipsy, Lala, and Tinky Winky just have like experience.
I am blown away that you know. I'm blown away that you know all of the names, just like right there.
Yeah,
because that show was just an acid trip, and all the kids, all they saw were colors. They were like, we don't need to have names for these characters. They're just characters.
Tinky Winky,
welcome.
Dipsy, Lala, and Poe.
I can only do the name with the song.
And if I can remember correctly, Poe has what's Poe's prop? They all have like a special item. Dipsy has a hat. Lala has a flower.
Chat is saying that Poe had the really cute voice and was the youngest and cutest.
This is true.
So that was
which is the one that Poe had a scooter. That's right. And then Tinky Winky had a fucking handbag.
Yeah.
Tinky Winky's fun thing that Tinky Winky got to play with was a handbag. Was a clutch. Which is,
Oh, Tubby Custard is a great word combination. I didn't really think about it before.
Yeah. It's
Time.
Purse. Oh, it's a purse? It's a handbag. It's let's not get into semantics, because when you get into semantics, comedy finishes for the night. No more ha-has, no more hee-hees. No, we don't talk about Nunu. We don't talk about Nunu. There is absolutely no comedy after this. No more ha-has, no more hee-hees.
No hee-hee, ha-ha.
No more laughing sounds that I forget to mention at this time.
Hold on. Nunu the slime vacuum? Can someone explain the slime vacuum?
So there was a lot of slime on the Teletubbies set, and they needed an innocuous character that could slurp it up and cause mischief. The show needed a villain, and the sentient vacuum cleaner called Nunu was that villain. Get back in here.
No, okay, I'm done now.
Learn some history.
Was this show?
After this, we have a lecture on the tweenies, which I don't know if they made it to America. Do y'all have the tweenies?
No, I think tween is just a term for someone who's a teen who is becoming a young person becoming a teenager. So like you're 11, 12, those are your tweens. Yeah. That's what we got.
No, we had the tweenies, which was basically imagine Teletubbies, but they can talk English.
I don't remember them.
This was a thing, but I'm much younger than you.
You are.
If I remember, the tubby custard.
Everyone guess how much younger you is. I'm much younger than you.
I'm much younger than both of you. I am sitting in an apartment with wallpaper and a lampshade, but
you've got ancient dick energy.
I've got ancient dick energy. Yes, I've got age. I've got ADE.
Yeah,
I've got age.
One of my favorite words that sounds like ancient is articulate.
Articulated to open the asshole.
Get your heads out of your asses. That's you're right.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, do the joke.
Pull your heads out of your asses.
It's like they're in the room with us. If anything, just the idea that Jorge, you're gonna have access to these sounds for days, weeks to come. And the strife that we can raise on it. I think Tubby Clash is a fun. I'm trying to think of what you know how like you lend your favorite garden equipment to the neighbor, and then it comes back and it's infested with lice, and you're like, you fucked up my thing. So I feel like what I'm trying to do is try to circulate some lice into the show. Just
Hugh, have you ever used a piece of lawn equipment?
Yeah, I know how lawn equipment works. I'm quite fancy, but I've definitely been on a lawn.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
it checks out.
You got lice in my there's lice in my trimmer. My weed whacker's full of lice.
That tracks. No, that tracks.
Tractors. That's a lawn equipment.
Oh no.
A big lawn, very big lawn. We did promise no more comedy. We did absolutely promise no more comedy, and so we would say that the thing that we're going to leave you with tonight, after we say some thank yous, is a short video that was compiled some time ago. It's a piece of vintage character core. You are not allowed to laugh it. It's from back in the day when Eric Feurer was in a dad phase.
I remember the blizzard of '96. Y'all remember the blizzard of '96?
You see, a strong dad.
Eric, we know.
Strong, powerful dad energy.
Dad, we know.
And I think that's
all you talking about.
We know, Dad. We remember it.
God.
Oh God, kids, let me just sit you around the fire and tell you about the blizzard of '96. I feel like if chat gets into the blizzard of '96, then we can make t-shirts, and that will be the lice we leave on this show.
Wow.
Like a t-shirt from a reference that didn't even become fun until the host weren't here. You left lice on my show. Tip your performance, people. Thank you so much to Character Welcome. Thank you so much to the Just for Laughs Festival. Characters Welcome will return with These Are Not My Words next week. A big international character show with characters from all around the world, from New York, from Chicago, from Los Angeles, from the UK, from Australia. We're gonna be in at least several time zones. Get back in here, Jorge. You're not
Eric, Sarah, and Justin will be out of the car and on the screen.
They will be. They will definitely be back.
Shem will be back. We'll be back.
We'll be back. Hey, baby, you have not seen the last of these two chaotic bisexuals, but
remix.
Later, Jones. That's how we have to finish this.
Yeah. I've been sitting on it.
I've been Hugh Hobbs.
Oh, I've been Lindsay Vanell.
We've been two very chaotic bisexuals that shouldn't have been allowed to host this show. Thank you, Jorge. Thank you, Just for Laughs. That's it. We leave you with the video.
Is chaotic bisexual, just real quick, is chaotic bisexual an astrological sign?
I was born under. I was born under Uranus
with pansexual rising. Casual pansexual
rising. Articulated to open the asshole.
And
that's how chaotic bisexuals are born.
I know we were supposed to end the show, but I do feel like the irresponsible parent that's like supposed to put comedy to bed. You know how we've said, let's put comedy to bed. There's no more jokes, no more harm, it's over. Yeah. And now we're just like letting comedy run around the room and do bits and we just want to hang out with our friends, and we thought we'd tell comedy, hey, it's past your bedtime. It is.
We're the cool uncles.
Are we cool uncle? Lindsay, this feels about right.
I never feel cool.
You're quite cool.
You're so cool.
You're so cool. You're so cool. All right. I was
Stevie, I'm sending this. I'm sending this to my mom, and I will. I will record her reaction.
Your mom.
And you can play it during next week's show as you wish.
She'll love it. She's adorable. I'm sure she'll be very happy by it. Be a lot of
Yikes. All right. Well, look, it's time. Look,
you're wrong. We're putting this to bed.
Comedy's going to bed. We're putting comedy to bed. We're finishing with a video, which feels very cool on all of us.
Time for comedy bye-bye.
You get a good night video, and Jorge is going to have to stick around because Jorge is going to keep the stream going for the whole of the video. And then you will hear Sarah Smallwood Parsons say good night, and then that's bedtime for comedy. That's it.
Cool. I absolutely will not come back on the stream and do something weird.
There won't be anything worth sticking around for. Don't stick around. There'll be nothing.
That is true.
That's a promise. After the video, the show will end.
And I'm going to play the video now. So, goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh.
You know,
Pixie dust. We have Rosie O'Donnell stories, positive energy, and left the room. Essentially, she went, "You mother." Positive energy. Slam.
Let me ask you: was that a positive?
Are you two talking?
Yeah, what are you talking about? Our dads are so embarrassing.
All right, grandpas.
That's
Truly, pull your heads out of your asses.
Thanks, YouTube.
Yeah, you're gonna see Chill Sarah, who can intro people properly.
And you're already seeing Eric that can't stop squirming.
What is it?
Welcome, folks. It's the best goddamn character show I've ever seen.
Love you like a sister, but a less pretty sister.
Trot out the clowns.
I could draw you a picture of the person.
Anna Kendrick auditioning for Romeo and Juliet.
Wow. Oh, also, I'm 13, and you are? Play doesn't specify? Weird. Maybe because Shakespeare was a dirty old creep. What's your deal, you pedo? I could do a bomb-ass solo with this poison cup. But what's romantic about a double suicide? Remix! Later, chodes!
This boy's unbreakable.
Just a fucking nightmare disaster from hell.
This is like this.
Get off of me, Kurt.
You only get what you give, guys. Inauguration 2021.
Wow. You might know this guy. Clark, the out-of-office assistant.
Hi. Hi. It's nonsense. It's pure nonsense. Have a nice day. Ooh. Out of the office family emergency. Ooh. Good day. As you may or may not know, accidents happen because he's still single and his dog can't do those things. Because now there is no break.
Unbelievable. Unfathomable.
Blasphemy.
You can do whatever you want at the sci-fi.
Whatever the hell you want.
Oh, yeah, I like a prompt reply. And if you're in Fiji, I want it still.
And I love it.
Bitch, I wish I was in the 1%. The one that's just...
You're still the
The new John Wick movie went a weird direction.
Oh. Exactly.
For this show, every guest is going to leave with a new idea.
I've never had an office job.
Oh, isn't that nice for you? And then I was like, what?
What is
am I doing?
What is happening? The dishwasher just stabbed somebody outside. What is that? He was going to kill you.
I really like how you menace.
I'm just going to go back to talking about me. And I have done commercials. Big mistake, huge. I got to go be in a Honda commercial.
Add shrimp to it.
A victim of climate change.
Oh, God! The snowman was a holly jolly. Fry an egg on my fucking face. What the hell? By using me to grease up a slip and slide. There I am. But then I remembered my brain is road gravel and dog piss. Oh my God, I guess I have allergies. April superstorms bring May floods. Bring June permafrost. Bring July earthquakes. Bring August. There won't be an August. Okay! Well, I was inspired. Let's just talk about the inspiration. I must have been super depressed. I remember the blizzard of '96. Y'all remember the blizzard of '96?
We saw a car catch on fire. It was a wild.
Whoa.
All right,
I had a desk. A woman who almost died in the ocean.
It was a bad situation, guys. Damn it, Joe! And all you two did was try to wave down the beer guy. It was like watching popcorn in reverse, man. You waved at me. A lot of people died out there. Fly the fucking plane! I don't know how to use a parachute. Damn it! Yes, Joe. Yes, I'm here. I'm fine. I found the beach, but oh my god, my stuff is gone. Oh, yeah. I forgive you.
Blossom hat and a titty fish.
And it won't stop.
Essentially, a piece of leather on a string.
Welcome to Cats.
But your hat stayed on.
I know.
You're dead and you're a ghost.
I took the ring off because I knew that would also not be continuous.
How did it feel? Did it feel good? The fish that's stuck in some woman's bra.
All I can do is gold. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
These are all good. I'm a pool hoe.
Mosquito orgy.
And I went to an ENT doctor. I was like, what's going on? And she looked in my ear and she was like, let me ask you, did you grow up on a lake or river? And I was like,
the tiny cactus on your kitchen windowsill.
What's up? 1 square foot fetishes. Now, I put up with your other plant roommates like that goofy-ass ficus he's in a ska band with a bunch of squishy-ass avocados. Your dumbass dog bit me, so yeah, I jacked up his tongue. I've got an acorn on the way. I want to try a pepperoni. Just one. Just put one on my spikes. Pepperoni. My dad was the cactus that Matthew Perry sits on in 1997's Fools Rush In. I had sex with your girlfriend. We have an acorn on the way.
You couldn't even find a green shirt.
I've got a real bony face.
A chess grandmaster.
Hello. I have no fucking idea. I don't even know the last move I made. I didn't move a knight for a whole game against Magnus Carlsen, and they freak out. It feels like the cruel joke of an unloving god. He shouted at sheep his whole career, for which the government awarded him a modest pension. I don't have any friends. I keep getting hit by buses. Sometimes in a chess match, important players will show up 30 minutes late to a 2-way. Ooh, please help me. 1 man and 2 other men. And I am from Europe.
If I heard it correctly, I believe you're from the Forrest Gump portion of Europe.
Do you want to see how Eric spent that $50?
That's
$55. This was $55.
Wait, look at you gotta see the back.
Look at the beard. Oh.
Yeah, I thought
Of course.
it would spread them, but
articulated to open the asshole.
I can cuss, right? That's allowed?
No.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Neil Patrick Hairless.
Muss.
Jizness.
I'm a big fan of the show, and I watch a lot of the characters. And you are a big fan of the jizz regular word. I remember saying jizz.
And Hartney's is made of jizz.
Oh,
Bye.
Bye.
So someone put Frosty's hat on a living human, and now that man is dead. My naked lower half, I think, my thighs.
A guy whose friend wants to get the fondue at a socially distant outdoor bar.
Fondue, man? The fondue. In this climate? You're slamming all that Hammond, son? I'm done. Fondue. My fondudes. Jizz joint. Fondue and buffalo wing. Done. I'm done. Fondant. Family style fuckface. Done, bro. Done. So did you get chocolate or cheese?
Is it me? Okay. A little concerned.
His name is John C. I'm trying to pay attention right now, and I'm very distracted. I just realized Eric looks like a picture you find of your dad in the 70s.
Eric, that's yours.
When he was like trying stuff.
Lesbian variety show, a retired starlet.
The night is bitter. The stars. Well, hello, pussycats. We'll toast a Gershwin. The cafeteria dinner shift. You want to bond? Let's bond. Your ass is a little flat, but I think the guy who did mine is still kicking it in Palm Springs. So, ass. It's made out of ivory and housing insulation, and we attach it to you with leather straps. What, is your mother homeschooling you or something? The Royal Albert. And not the one I fucked in 57. Listen, Benji, we're pals, right? I fucked all the lucid men, and there's not a single queer in here to worship me. Yes, I know. I gave this speech to you last week.
I love this top.
Slowly drowning at the beach.
When like Judy Garland and stuff would just freeze on stage to do my plugs.
Amazing.
You've done this before.
Kurt, come out. We're very sorry. Kurt, hello.
Sorry, Kurt. Wow.
Oh, hard look.
I can't
Army,
have
love
I tried.
Hello.